Today I'm going to talk about same-sex marriage because it's something that someone asked me to discuss, and because I haven't discussed it before, I thought today I'd try and offer a bit of advice to any same-sex couple wondering whether or not to embark on a civil partnership. At the last count, there were 4 million people living together as couples just in the UK. Of course, no matter how long you live together with a partner, you'll never be officially recognised unless you take out a civil partnership. I'm aiming this mainly at couples in the UK where it's now legal, but it's also something to ponder for the future if it ever becomes legal in your country. After years of lobbying in the UK, the Civil Partnership Act 2004 came into operation on the 5th of December 2005, and it enables a same-sex couple to become civil partners of one another. What does this mean? Is it a proper wedding? Well, despite the fact that some same-sex couples may share the same religion and may even want to have their joining recognised by their church, it's still not possible to have a traditional wedding that is recognised by law. Something that can be carried out is a blessing if they can find the relevant church person to undertake the task, but this is usually performed after the civil partnership ceremony. The civil partnership can be carried out at a register office or at any approved venue after both individuals have given notice of their intentions at least 15 days before their planned joining. Approved venues include stately homes, hotels and restaurants. You can get a booklet of listed places through your local register office. The minimum legal age for registering a civil partnership is 16, but anyone under the age of 18 may need written consent similar to a register office wedding. How much does it cost, I hear you holler? Well, to give official notice costs each partner £30, and the actual registering of the civil partnership costs £40 at a register office. Obviously, if you want a registrar to attend at some other venue, it will cost a bit more. After your partnership's recorded in the register, you'll receive your civil partnership certificate. Okay, you've done that and got your certificate, but what good does it do you? Civil partners have equal treatment to married couples in a wide range of legal matters, including tax, including inheritance tax. If your partner dies and they left a will, without the civil partnership, you'd be liable for inheritance tax on anything over $285,000. Employment benefits. Companies that pay benefits recognise the partnership. Most state and occupational pension benefits. Income-related benefits, tax credits and child support. It also means that you have a duty to provide reasonable maintenance for your civil partner and any children of the family. Ability to apply for parental responsibility for your civil partner's child. Inheritance of a tenancy agreement. This can be very important if an agreement's currently only in one partner's name and they die. Recognition under intestacy laws, which basically means that if your partner dies without making a will, you would inherit their half of the stuff automatically. Access to fatal accidents compensation. Again, similar to a husband or wife, if your partner dies in a fatal accident, any compensation would be paid directly to you. Protection from domestic violence. This is actually more prevalent in gay relationships than people like to think, but it's on a par with heterosexual relationships, so it's something that's worth noting. Recognition for immigration and nationality purposes. A good friend of mine recently married her American girlfriend of 16 years, and they're now happily living together just across the road from me. So it's all a matter of choice. If you're living with a long-term partner but choose not to have a civil partnership, there are still things you can do to protect yourself and your assets. If you're renting a new place together, make sure that both names go on the tenancy agreement. If you're buying a place together, consult a solicitor to have a tenants in common agreement. Make a will, even if you don't think you have much worth leaving. Without one, all your property and assets will automatically go to your next of kin, even if you get along fine with your each other's families now, it might not be the same if you end up having to fight them in court, and you could still lose. It's a stress you don't need right on top of the bereavement. Check to see that your pension scheme will pay to your partner if you die. Most company pensions allow this entitlement now, providing that you've actually informed them beforehand. You could also make a living together agreement, or even a splitting up agreement, signed by both of you, to help you deal with stuff as amicably as possible in case of a breakup. Whatever you decide, I hope you have a long and happy future together.